Hello everyone, my name is Dan the Man, I'm here with a plan, and we're about to find out the plan of these two gentlemen here who have been bickering back and forth for a little bit now, dating all the way back in Overkill for the Light Heavyweight Championship, which now isn't even in the picture. And now, introducing a former Light Heavyweight Champion, the most recent former one, to my left over here is going to be Jordan Breaks. And to my right is going to be the man who he injured, the man who he costed nearly his career of, in Adrian Perkins. And now, before you two men speak, because I know this is going to end absolutely awfully, at least let me get one question in. And that question being, okay, Breaks. Now, when have you come to the realization that your bot... Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Hold up, that was meant to be script without no script. Okay, real question here. I'm sorry about that. Jordan Breaks. How do you intend on coming into this match, and how do you intend to leave Perkins? What state do you want him to be left in and seen in?
Not even a broken corpse, man. You know? He ain't gonna be getting up after this. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what he thinks is gonna happen, but a reality check's gonna kick in. He's gonna be a broken corpse. Sell him on the black market.
Uh,
Okay. Alright.
okay.
I mean, I don't even think they could do anything with your organs after this. They'll be all destroyed. Your body will be done.
Uh, yeah, right. Alright. Whatever.
Okay, before this turns into an argument, I am making sure this stays under control, as my interviewing record is 10 out of 10. That mostly being because I've never done an interview before. But, if we're moving on, Adrian Perkins. You've just come back off of an injury recently. So, how do you see yourself overcoming not only that injury, but also the mental factor of this match? That's gotta be playing in the back of your mind that this man put you on the shelf and costed you your title once, almost your career. How do you plan to bounce back against that?
Well, that is a good question. And honestly, I don't know. That mental factor of having your arm be separated like that, that is something that nobody should have to go through, let alone have to heal up. So obviously this is the same man who has injured my arm, so obviously it's not going to be the most easy thing to overcome. But what I have that will get me across that finish line is a undeniable rage for this impudent scum that is on the left of me. This man is absolutely vile, and the things that he has done to me throughout these months has built a rage that I don't think will ever be replicated by anybody else. So, yeah, it's not going to be easy, but knowing the hate that I have for him, it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter how injured or battered or bruised or broken I end up, as long as I get my hands on him and he does not walk out of Rebirth. That's all I care about. That's all that matters to me at this point.
You're an injured gazelle. I'm a lion hunting you down.
Okay,
Okay.
Adrian, that is a very nice way of knowing how you're coming into this match and viewing, and I will 100% get back to you on that. But for now, as this quote unquote lion wants to speak so bad, Breaks. Coming back to the injury that I just mentioned for Perkins, are you planning
Lion.
on leaving Perkins on the bench again? Do you want to make sure he can't wrestle again to leave him on the shelf to, in your words, cull the herd? Or are you also worried about getting injured yourself, knowing full well the amount of hatred this man has just said he has for you, wanting to leave you out? Like, there's only
Oh,
so much more your body can handle through the years that I've seen you fight. Not wrestle, but fight. So, are you worried about getting injured yourself?
It's funny now because he says the last person who said they were going to call the herd, he put down. And I mean, I'm not afraid of this injury thing, you know. Fought MMA. I mean, I'm used to it at this point, you know. There's only so much you're willing to be afraid of until just stop thinking about it, because it's a real feeling, you know. It's not like this fake little rat here saying he's a good guy. He's a awful person in reality, and I am the stepping stone to why I'm going to break him and snap him. This match, I mean, it doesn't matter how I leave. It matters how he leaves, and it matters why he's not coming back. You know. Um, I think
You know what's
I
funny?
have.
You know what else is? You know what's funny about this? You say that you're, not afraid of
Shut the
injury, but
fuck
you were
up.
so afraid to ask me for a fucking match. You were so afraid to ask me to just get a light heavyweight championship match that you just had to attack me from behind and break my arm. That's kind of free. That's kind of crazy how you're so afraid of, coming up to me man to man and asking for a match that you had to go behind my back and snake me in order to get that championship off of me. It's just crazy. You're not afraid of injury, but you're afraid of being a man. Shows a lot about you than it does about me.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? Do what you're told here. It's not your turn to speak.
Okay.
I'm still speaking, man.
All
Okay.
right.
So
Let me finish.
knowing that point, I think it's best if we move on, if anything, because I'm kind of scared for my life at this point. And yeah,
No, don't be scared, man. If anything, he's gonna if you upset him in any slight bit, he might try and blast you on social media. Doesn't matter. He might try to blast you on Twitter, Instagram, or what's it called now? X. I don't know. I'm not a little social media
Oh yeah,
freak
you
like
had
this man
your you
is.
had your fair share of Twitter fingers over there. Don't even act like you weren't doing that shit over there. You know what you were doing.
No,
You were
because
saying all
I
that shit
don't.
online.
I'm not
You
trying to
were talking
blast you on
all
online. I'm
online
just speaking
about
the
this.
God
You were
honest
talking
truth, man.
all online
I'm
about my
speaking the
shoulder,
honest truth.
about
Shut
my
up.
arm,
Shut
about
up.
my on the shelf. You were talking all about that. So don't try to act like I'm the only one doing this. This is two-sided beef. Don't act
You
like
have an
that. Don't do
addiction to
that.
me, man.
Don't
A
do that.
strange addiction to me. You just
Addiction.
keep watching me and listening to what I have to say, man. It's
okay,
crazy.
okay, man,
Addiction.
you two will get your time to better and argue like this in a second. Just one last question as Perkins, as it's obvious you won't let this goddamn man finish speaking, and you're making me forget English. And just a second ago, you've told us about all this rage you have, all this hatred you have built up for this man. Man, I want to know, is this still about what he did to you? About how he almost ended your career? About how he took that title away from you without it even being in a match? Is it still about what has happened between you two from what we've seen? Or is there more that we don't know of?
Let me answer the question for him because I know exactly what he's gonna say, and it's because he is a petty little bitch. He is petty. He
Uh,
can't stop looking at me. He can't stop thinking about me while he was out just thinking of me, man. Thinking of me. It's all you have, man. All you have. You just can't let go. You're petty like that.
I don't know what this idiot is talking about. All right, but let me just answer the question. This
You.
is this is way more than this. Obviously, I have my own fair share of beef with this scum. Obviously, he's taken my shoulder out of my socket. He's taken away my championship, and he's put me out of action for multiple months, and then rubbed salt into that wound online and offline, and his fuck ass gym and everywhere else. Obviously, he's very, very vile, and obviously this is between me and him. But there's more to this, right? There's more. Breaks, you have a track record of being just a vile, just unwavered, just scumbag around everywhere, about around everybody that you have come across. Let's go ask Carnage. Let's go ask anybody that has to deal with you, or has teamed with you, or had to fight you, or just interacted with you. They can say from firsthand experience that you were just some of the most just disgusting pieces of human waste that we have ever just seen. You're just garbage. You're trash. And this has been showing when you attacked me. You say that you're this kickboxer, right? You're this fighter. You really know how to fight for real, right? Right? Why couldn't you just come up to me and ask for a match for that light heavyweight championship, right? You know, you say you wanted to call the herd, right? That's what you were doing when you attacked me. Um, how long did it take you to get that championship? Huh? It took you an extra month because you lost at what was it, at Power Surge in that ladder match. You couldn't even get the job done then. It took you an extra month to get the championship. So much for calling her. Maybe you should have called it a little bit more, you fucking idiot. And then on top of that, you ended up losing it in a triple threat match, and now it's not even on elevation anymore. Now it's on Massacre, and now neither of us can get a chance at that championship anymore. So great job. You're such a fighter. You know that you couldn't even defend your championship. That you had to snake multiple people
Why
to
don't you
get
learn
your
proper
hands.
self-defense then? Why don't you learn proper
You
self-defense?
get your
Huh?
stance. You know what?
Shut the
This is
fuck
what
up.
I've come to the realization of. You're not a fighter. You're just a bitch made asshole who knows some fucking kickboxing. That's what this is. You're not no fucking
Mer, mer,
fighter.
mer, 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 mer,
Fighters
mer. Shut the fuck
fighters
up.
go up to people and fight and ask them like, "Hey, you want to? I think I'm better than you. I think I could whoop your ass." And you would have
Hey,
looked
you
me in
know
my eye,
nothing about
and you
this.
would have tried to challenge me into a match, and I would have knocked your damn head off of your body for ever thinking you could hang with me in the ring. That's what you had to step behind me and break my arm and put me on the shelf so that you could get your chance at the sun because you knew you
You
couldn't
sound
hang
like a
with me.
crackhead right
You
now.
know you can. Oh yeah, I'm a crackhead. Hey, let me ask you a question. How did your last fight in MMA go? Huh? You're such a fighter, right? How did that end for you? Let's ask you. Let me be the interviewer. How did that go for you? Huh? Let's ask that. How did that go for you? How did that go for you, Breaks? Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Went great,
exactly.
you know?
Silent, silent,
Mm.
fucking silent. And you know what else is so
Why
so
can't you defend
sad to see
yourself?
about
Isn't
this?
isn't that like the number
No, no,
one rule
no.
in fighting? Defend yourself at all times?
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
You would
That's
sure
funny.
know
But
about that because you just let me take your arm out, man.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. That's great. You know what's the
Mer, mer,
real
mer.
worst part about this is that if your child, your two children, and your wife
Don't you
were
fucking bring
alive
this
to
shit up,
see
man.
how you
Don't you bring
fight,
this shit up.
nah, no, 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 no. I got in your skin, right? Right? Oh, the real breaks is showing up around here, huh? Huh? I had to bring them up,
Oh,
right? You know
you
what?
you
You
bring this
know
shit
you
up,
know
bro.
what
You
else?
fucking
No,
die
no, no.
right
Shut up.
tonight,
Shut,
man.
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, breaks. Because if your family, if your wife and your two children could see how you have become, they would be ashamed of you, breaks. They would be appalled at the man that you have become. I don't know where, I don't know what wrong turn you went down this path, but it's obviously not because that is not somebody that should be a husband or a father or a teacher for that matter. Your gym that you teach all these ideologies to, these backstabbing, this pain and suffering, all that. You teach all these people that. You're gonna teach your sons that. Right, Breaks? That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna teach people how to be pain abusers, victim makers. That's what you were going to do. It's just a cycle of breaks, but I'm breaking that cycle on Sunday. All of that shit stops on Sunday. All of it. Matter of fact, matter of fact, I can't even wait till Sunday. I can't even wait. I can't even wait. I'm so filled with rage right now that I don't care about Sunday. Come see me. Come see me.
Oh god, well, I think Adrian Perkins has just stormed off. So
You still there, pussy?
well, I am
I know
Daniel
you can
Man,
hear
and
me.
I've
You
always
definitely
got a
took your mic
plan,
off.
and this has been quite an interview, I guess. Well, signing off now. Okay, there we go.
This
Okay,
man.
so this
Oh,
has been Dan the
damn.
Man who's had a plan, and we are now silencing breaks. And Adrian Perkins, we're going to try find goddamn security to get that man under control. We will see yous another time.